A promise made to keep schools open. That's the highlight coming out of tonight's public hearing over the Lynchburg city budget. 10 News reporter Connor Dietrich attended that meeting. He joins me live now. Connor, parents wondering what will happen to their schools have a little bit better idea now.
That's right, John. At tonight's meeting, these parents heard that there's a potential that these schools can remain open. The debate over closing T.C. Miller and Sandusky Elementary has gone on for months. But as parents and students expressed their concerns at tonight's public hearing over the city's budget, Mayor Stephanie Reed addressed the audience.
Tonight, you guys can all, you and your families and your students can know that at least for the next year, you have a home.
A promise made from Lynchburg Mayor Stephanie Reed to a room full of parents and students that Sandusky and T.C. Miller Elementary schools will remain open for one more year. The two schools were told they would need to close, but the timing was up in the air, especially as City Council finalizes its budget for next year. Lynchburg Schools is asking the city for over $4 million extra for next year's budget compared to this year. But the past couple months has been a lot of back and forth talking and no solution, which is a growing frustration amongst parents.
I know as City Council, you've blamed school board and admin for their lack of planning, foresight, and vision. I get that. School board blames City Council, saying you hold the purse strings and need to fully fund education. I get that too. Both City Council and school board need to stop pointing fingers and instead work together to solve this.
Teachers themselves took to the podium at Tuesday's public hearing to talk about the importance of investing in education.
So why is this budget? Why do we ask the money that we do? It's because we're not here to send kids home. We're not here to send them away back into the community. We're here to educate them, right? And that costs money.
After over an hour of hearing from the public, Mayor Reed delivered what could be a sign of hope.
Our city manager has let me know that 5 council members have come to him and requested that he find the money.
Where the money will be found is unclear at this point, and the fate of Lynchburg City Schools' budget remains in limbo until there's an agreement.
All right, so Connor, there's a lot that we could talk about with this meeting tonight and meetings in the past, but of course you've been following this story for months now. It sounds to me, and tell me if I'm right or wrong, like this is a temporary solution.
It is, John. City Council is asking the city manager only to find money for just 1 year of keeping these schools open. If they want to keep the schools open for a much longer period, they need to find a more long-term solution. And we still don't know where that money's coming from, how much money is needed. I was in that room tonight, and you could tell by the emotions on these parents and students that they're relieved that they can stay at these schools for one more year, but this conversation is far from over. John?
Maybe just over for this year, or at least for now. Thank you, Connor.